Hello and welcome to the morning show on 97.5 The Fanatic. I'm Jack Morgan alongside Drew Stahl and Finnegan Courtney. We're also taking callers today. Call in at 201-250-2501. And let's start out with the NBA offseason, which was one hell of an offseason to say the least. And Drew, who do you think the real winner of the 2021 NBA offseason was?
The real winner of the NBA offseason was the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls made a sign-and-trade deal for Lonzo Ball, who's really going to help play point guard against Zach LaVine. They got DeMar DeRozan, and I think one more underrated move is they got Alex Caruso coming off the bench. And when Caruso's coming off the bench to play with Lonzo Ball and Zach LaVine, they're going to have a really good team that can challenge one of the top four seeds in the East this year. The Bulls went from fringe playoff contender to almost a certain playoff team, Jack, and it just depends on how they're going to play in the regular season and how this team's going to gel together.
Yeah, absolutely, and we'll move to you, Finnegan.
I think it's honestly the Los Angeles Lakers, without a doubt. They added Wes Westbrook, who is one of the greatest point guards of our time right now. And I think if he, LeBron, and AD find a way to come out to gel together and play well, there's no stopping that team. I mean, they also have good people off the bench, or at least solid people, I mean. And just it seems like nobody's going to stop that big three.
Yeah, absolutely. NBA offseason was one wild one. We also saw teams that locking up their star players recently today. Joel Embiid signing his extension. I'll keep him there 2026 through the 2026 and 2027 season. Once again, we're taking callers 201-251-2501. And well, I think we got a caller calling in right now. No, we do not.
Okay.
All right. Specifically, we're talking about some of the best moves in the offseason for the Bulls, as you said. Who do you think was the best move for them individually? Was it Lonzo? Was it DeMar?
The best individual move for me was actually DeMar DeRozan, because you have Zach LaVine, who can kind of play that point guard position. You know, he can bring the ball up, he can dish it out. Although he's kind of counted as a shooting guard, he's been a point guard for that Bulls team, and I think DeMar DeRozan, his defense is really going to come into play, because we can't forget that Nikola Vucevic is also on that Bulls team playing center. He kind of got lost a little bit last year. We didn't hear much from him. But the Bulls now have a starting five of Lonzo and DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine and Nikola Vucevic. So they're going to look really good.
All right, we got a caller from Doylestown, PA. And Jay Margantini, how you doing today?
I'm good. First of all, I want to say big fan of the show. Thank you guys for doing this. My question is that who do you think is going to win the NBA MVP this year? There's so much, debate over the last few years, and so many candidates that have a great case. I just want to know who you think is going to win the MVP.
All right, thank you.
Yes, thank you for the call. I do think this is kind of an interesting topic. Last year, of course, you had Embiid and Jokic. If we remember that, kind of the center battle. We haven't seen something like that, center dominance since Shaq. So I'll start with you, Finnegan, this time. Who do you think is going to take the MVP this year?
I honestly believe it's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo because, 2019 he was the MVP. Last year he did not win it, but he did win the finals, of course, final MVP. I think this year he's going to come back better than ever. I think he's going to be more motivated now that he's won a title to get another one. So, yeah, I think it's going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo running away.
I'm going to go with, this is tough, but I'm going to go with Luka Doncic, because when we look at the MVP, most of the time it's a player who brings his team and is kind of a surprise. And I think the Mavericks are going to be a very good team this year. They could get the 2 or 3 seed in that West, and in a tough West too. When you have the Lakers, the Clippers, the Jazz, the Nuggets, the Mavericks are going to be right up there, and he's going to have a really good year. And also, there's not really anyone to take touches away from him, and he's going to be the number one guy for that Mavericks team, and he's going to take such a big step. We saw him take steps almost every year of his career, and he's borderline MVP, and I think this year he's going to take the step, and he's going to take home the MVP this season.
Absolutely, and we'll go one more topic here before we take a break. And for the NFL, the Offensive Rookie of the Year, always one of the more hyped up, more anticipated awards given out. at the award ceremony the night before the Super Bowl. Drew, we'll start with you again. Who do you think is going to win the Offensive Rookie of the Year?
Well, Offensive Rookie of the Year, normally we see these guys who play almost every single game, all 17 games this year. And when I see a guy who can start almost immediately, make a big impact, is Trey Lance. Trey Lance, not only does he personally have skill sets that can win him this award, but he's got other players around him that can help him out. He's got a great receiving core, George Kittle, and he's got a running game, so that play action is really going to work. And he's a great rusher, too. He doesn't throw interceptions, and although he's going to be going up against some top defenses in the NFC West, I really like his game, and I think he's really set up for success beyond his rookie year. But he's going to play. I have him starting week 1, Jack. I really think that he could beat out Jimmy Garoppolo for that starting job and play week 1. And when he gets that starting job, I don't think he's going to struggle. I think he's really going to play well and take home Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Finnegan, what you got for us?
Look, this is Trevor Lawrence's award to lose. He has been the most hyped up quarterback prospect since Andrew Luck in 2012. I don't think he even lost a playoff game at Clemson. He has been outstanding. And I think honestly it's going to be him taking it home because if you look at his division, he has the Bills, who are a good defense, yes, but then again, they're the Jets, who have been historically not a great defense, the Patriots, who were extremely weak on defense last year. And honestly, I think he's going to match up well against them and play well enough to be Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, the Jets coming from the masterminds of the Jets defense who ran a blitz on 4th down in the late stage of a game. So we also got that. And that's all the time we got for now. We're going to take a quick break. Once again, we're taking your calls 201-251-2501. We'll be right back after this. This is the morning show with Jack Morgan, Drew Saul, Finnegan Courtney on 97.5 The Fanatic.